Draws the defence. Tigers in the way though. Creative handball by Shane Edwards. And Jackson's running. Driving to fall forward on the burst to Lydio. Kept his footing well. Caught by Slattery. Gave it to Brown. His first kick to the goal square. Richmond wasn't going to miss that one. Jackson, the midfield. Almost intercepted just beyond the outstretched arm of Welch. Johnson goes to Richardson.
Nice grab.
He's not converting, but he's prominent. If he starts kicking them from here, look out. He goes towards Schultz and Delidio at the top of the square. It's handling. That's what they needed. Wow. Now Delidio. Sends it out wide to his right, Newman. He should have this year his only goal of the season, so he can cover the journey. He covers the journey here. Majestically so. Will he go long? He's got Pettifer calling for it deep. Schultz goes in that direction. Pettifer wants to fly and mark. He flies. He marks. What's he going to play in? Hard to grab.
You don't like to hear that. Your opponent was on your head. I've got a fair idea of that.
So hands in the back, all right. Mauling the guy like the WWE's okay, as long as your hands are on his head.
That's the grapple tackle they're talking about in the other code.
Here's Pettifer then, looking for his first.
Yeah, he's got to convert this.
And he'll have a look at the scoreboard too. He loves a goal. He'd love that mark. Can he finish? Well done. Good conversion by Kane Pettifer. This is a heck of a game unfolding.
Well, just interested in the umpire. He knows the rules better than anybody, but saying you had incidental contact to the head as long as he goes to the mark, well, that's all that was. So, that being the case, it's a good decision, but it just flies in the face of what we've seen to some degree this year.
Back to Jackson. Short kick. Henderson the mark. Plays on. Goes to the pocket. Didn't want to have a shot at goal with perhaps he should have. Lucas going for the line. Richardson keeping it in. Brown going for the lead. Oh my God! Tigers in front. And Nathan Brown special. A touch of class was what they needed. And the stage right, Nathan Brown.
Well, he's the polish on any Tiger performance, Nathan Brown. And this one probably should have got it over the line, Scotty Lucas, but he just kept it in, Big Richo, so you can write that down to Richo as another assist. Would have been a few players in the Richmond side would have been able to convert that, but not Nathan Brown, they're his specials.
They've got to make it the absolute most of those half chances. Brown's out.
Kick might be intercepted. Laycock go under some pressure. Jackson and Hurd guiding on it. Pettifer away. Finds an opening. Kicks a goal. He's got a second.
The ups and downs throughout the year.
Richo, had he been kicking straight today, it will be one of the great games of all time. He was everywhere during the front half. Here's Revolt looking wide. Tigers by 10 points. Are they working their way on top? Revolt kicked a long goal earlier. Pops up to the top of the square here. And Thibodeau in front, but no one going against him. And there's a lot of bummers there looking at each other.
That's right for the Bombers.
That was an uncontested mark 15 metres out from goal. It just should never happen. Regardless whose man it is, you have got to pin your eyes on the ball here and get a punch. And we see 4 Essendon players stand and watch.
This for a 16-point lead. Tigers up in the back.
Disappointing because he's a bit of a talent, Johnson.
He's got some ability. He's one of those players that can carry the ball. That Essendon really need at the moment. Lovett's another one. You're going to need him. Need some other of the younger midfielders just to pin the ears back and back themselves and try to carry the ball.
Well, Brown's a unique individual. He's one in the AFL. He knows he can kick it from there. This time,
Richardson
not
behind
close.
Mel Michael, who punches it down. Polak charging through. The forward dock against the Tigers. The dream start to the
Closing speed to tackle and to break open the space.
Newman kept it alive under the pressure from Welch and gets it back.
He did well there.
Forcing it to the wing.
Centre forward.
Yep, Polak's got him. It's Joel Bowden. Doesn't kick many goals. Kicks this one. Breaks the line. Carries it a long way. Gives it to Jackson. Off to Delidio. Is this the knockout blow? It might be. Got it on Will. Anderson loops it over the top to Kane Johnson. There's some run about them now. And they're burying the Bullies. Tiger Army up and about. They've got the last 4 goals, 6 of the last 7. That's a 34-point advantage.
They could have raffled that. Run off the wing towards the forward 50. Schultz has got options everywhere. See the rack with Patterson has got numbers inside, and they just share it around. And just far too easy. Essendon have dropped off. Their players have got no run left in their legs, and it's disappointing. Such a
good spoil by Slattery.
There's either no chemistry or they've got too many that are playing for themselves and not for the team. That's the big one of Lloyd and Laycock. It was a pretty serious blow for Lloyd. Showed a bit of courage. And there's that tackle from McGuan. Fierce player, fierce customer, McGuan.
Tuck finds an opening, swings onto the left, and snaps a wonderful goal. It's into the extra 3 points. He's going to lay it off unselfishly so, and there's Newman taking the mark 45 out directly in front. And they can get to enjoy this now in front of 88,000. Lynchy, they've never played in front of this sort of crowd before, these young Tigers.
great experience.
The applause you hear in the background, a bit of fisticuffs in the grandstand below us. A couple of patrons have had a big Sunday, it's fair to say, as Newman's kick is icing on the Tiger kick. The crowd, by the way, the second biggest attendance of the season. Exact day drew 90,508. Kick goes deep. Revolt is waiting. And Trilligan through for his second.
Fire now, Richard.
And so it's over. The Melbourne Farewell. It's a disappointment for James Hurd. Coach Kevin Sheedy. The Tigers get to enjoy a 27-point victory. It's their third for the season. If they beat St Kilda next week, they avoid the wooden spoon. But in front of 88,500, that's worth plenty for the young Tigers.
And their run is going to worry St Kilda next week. They've come off the back of a pretty competitive game against the West Coast, a win against Collingwood, now a win against the Bombers. So the last 3 weeks of form, Lynchy suggests that St Kilda will not want to take any aspect of that game next week lightly, and they better bring their runners because the Tigers are developing a pretty good run.